Hi guys, how's it going? I've got another video for you today, and today there's a bit of a story behind the race. So I was in practice for the race you're about to see at Spa in the Toyota Supra, and I downloaded a tune on it, but it wasn't great. I wasn't particularly happy with it. It was really understeery, and it just felt a bit slow for S-Class. So at the last second, I decided to download a different tune, and I just went and downloaded the top most popular S-Class tune for the Supra without really looking at it, seeing how it looked, and then went straight into the race, literally blind. I hadn't done a single lap with this tune on, and as it turned out, this tune was absolutely bonkers. It's got over 1,000 horsepower, and that's about it. I mean, there are no brakes whatsoever to speak of. It doesn't like going around corners at all, but on the straights it is an absolute beast. So without further ado, let's get into the race. Yeah, so here at Spa in the Toyota Supra, starting at the back as always, and I'm just going to let you watch this and see what happens. So immediately off the start, massively spinning the wheels, get up to third already, and you can start to see the speed of it here, but I'm holding back because obviously the first corner at Spa is going to be absolutely crazy, and I go into that Lamborghini there, get caught on that Honda, which you'll see that Honda quite a lot throughout this race. We have, I don't know if you can call it exactly a battle, but yeah, we'd see each other quite a lot. Now, as you can see already, flying past the Diablo there like it's nothing, but having to brake a lot for Eau Rouge and Raidillon. And then here at the Kemmel Straight, you'll get a taste of the speed of this thing. Now, as you can see, there's Porsche, VW, another car, I didn't even see what that was. 3 overtakes there like nothing. One on the grass there, which slowed me down a bit. So didn't quite get the car to its full potential, but as you see there, the downside of this car is coming through very strongly, which is the complete lack of brakes this thing has. Especially from the top speeds you get in this car, it just doesn't slow down whatsoever. I mean, you see there, look, I'm pulling on that Porsche, but then immediately just the brakes just don't exist, and I have to go massively wide. I managed to avoid everyone, luckily. We already have a half a second penalty from hitting that McLaren, and it's only going to get worse because this car, I mean, to say it was hard to control is the understatement of the century. I mean, you have to be so careful on the throttle in this car because it wants to spin the wheels so much. I mean, it's got 1,000 horsepower, presumably going through just the back wheels. So yeah, I mean, it was quite funny at the time because I had no idea. I assumed that being the most popular S-Class tune on this car, that it would be quite decent, but no. I mean, the person just obviously went for the most powerful car they could get, and that was it, and didn't care about anything else. So coming onto the back straight here, you're going to see I can't really get the power down too well because, again, unless the straight is completely straight, which this isn't, it's really hard to get the power down fully without oversteering too much. You can see there the NSX. I mean, I had to brake obviously to go around that corner, which is usually a lift, but it just has nothing it can do nothing against this car. I mean, it's just so incredibly quick around down the straights compared to every other S-Class car. Now again, they're getting a 0.3 second penalty. We're going to get some more penalties throughout this race, unfortunately, just because A, this car has no brakes, and B, it does not go around corners. So there's the Honda that I said we're going to have a bit of a scrap with. Again, you can see, I mean, look how much I get away from the guys behind there just in a few hundred meters, and then unravel it all in that first corner because I cannot get the car stopped to go around the corner there. And Levo in the Honda manages to tuck under me, but then straight away, any even slight straight bit of track, I'm straight past him, but a corner, and he's past me again. So yeah, that's kind of the story of this race. There's a car off to the right there, so I'll get a free position, and then again down the Kemmel Straight. I mean, it's as if we're in a different class. I mean, there's a Porsche 911 GT1, like it's nothing, but then having to brake so early to even stand a chance of getting around the corner. He tries to go for a bit of a dive there. I think already he's getting a bit frustrated with me. And I kind of sneak up the inside of him there and get the move done, and then again just pull away from him immediately. Can I get it stopped for this corner? Yes, I do this time. I brake nice and early. And actually, I mean, this car doesn't corner too badly. You have to be so patient on the throttle and brake so early that it's compared to pretty much any other car. Yeah, you see there, you can see he just completely blocked me then. He's not happy with me overtaking him on every corner, every straight, sorry. But yeah, as I was saying, this car, as quick as it is on the straights, you can't really make up for it with how... We can't really make up for how bad it is through the corners. I mean, maybe on a track, if Le Mans came up without the chicanes, then perhaps you could make this work. But other than that, any track, that has, more than a few corners, this thing is going to struggle so much. And you can see there, it's really horrendous to control. But I'm going to try and do my best to make it work. Do what we can with the hand that we're given with this car. So as you can see there, I mean that corner usually in any other S-Class car is a lift, and in this car it's a brake, and quite a considerable one as well. So coming up to the final chicane here, we brake nice and early actually. So not taking that too badly there. I mean, a bit slower than you would in another car, but then having to be so gentle on the throttle out of the exit just not to spin the tyres. But you can see there how much I catch the car in front in just that short back straight. I mean, it's unbelievably quick, this car. I mean, there, it just, I had to actually brake not to go into the back of him. But then immediately through Eau Rouge and Raidillon, I just have nothing. I can do nothing against him. He just drives literally around the outside of me, which shouldn't happen on that corner. But again, back on the Kemmel straight, and I can just let this car loose. Now, I think I'm going to back out here because I don't want to push and move. Although I look to back out, and then I think about going for the move again, and then I change my mind again, and by that point it's way too late. I've braked far too late, and I go into the side of him. I don't know how I didn't get a penalty for that, because I really should have done. But yeah, I do feel a bit bad for that one. That was just a bad move by me. I couldn't make my mind up whether I wanted to go for that move or not, and in the end just went into the side of him. So coming on to the kind of second half of the final lap now, got our friend the Honda in front of us, and we're going to go past him nice and easily there like we did the last lap. Are we going to be able to make the move stick? Brake just about where I want to there. Get that corner done fairly cleanly. We've just got to defend it through the S's here. And he is close behind us. But out of the corners, he just can do nothing. I mean, being a touring car, the Honda there is... Oh, actually, that's a... is it the Zack Speed Ford? I think that's maybe caught up with us now. Which is another quick car. It's one of the quicker cars in the S-Class Hopper. But here, I've got pretty worn tyres, and I just didn't slow down enough for that corner, and it's pretty much going to sum up the entire race there. Just bin it on the second to last corner, lose 3 positions. But to be honest, 15th is not bad for what this car is. Yeah, I'm never going to use this tune again. But if you guys do want to check it out, then it is at the moment at least the top rated S-Class tune for the Toyota Supra. So feel free to go and try it and try and tame this beast yourself. But other than that, that's the end of the race. We're going to cross the line of 15th. Having made up only a few positions, so certainly not my finest race, but to be honest, I'm happy just to have gotten that thing around the track in one piece, just about. So anyway, yeah, there's the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you're enjoying the video so far by leaving a like or a comment, and I hope to see you guys soon.